Saturday morning situation. Get well, Octavia. Get everything well over there. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Saturday at the Social Club. That's what it is, guys. All right, Herb Alpert's taking us in nice and smooth. He is the best. Yes, your favorite. It's an amazing beat. You can't beat this. You can't beat. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows it. Yeah. All right. All right, Herb Alpert, you're out. You're out. It's time to get this morning brew going. Everybody settle in. Get that coffee ready. Here we go. It's what? Morning brew at Tommy Stigs. Let's go. What are we doing over here? We're having a little morning brew because that is what we do. We're going to have a little coffee talk coming up next. Settle in. Get that coffee ready. All right, here we go. Come on. Let's get right into it now. Here, live, next, right here, Giovanni Falcone. Next, right here at the Social Club.
Same old stool, same old chrome and shatter. coat on the hook like it doesn't even matter. Door swings wide and the night just steps aside when that first cup smiles at me. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the troubles come in small and the dreams pour out in big. Sugar on the counter, laughs floating over the rugged. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Frank on the box, humming low in the corner. Steam writes my name on the glass by the order. Jokes with the boss about yesterday's close call. He says, kid, you made it, you're here, that's all. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries shrink to crumbs on the plate beside the figs. Stories in the sunlight, stirring slow with every shrug, yeah. Life feels large and lovely.
Get that coffee.
From a little porcelain.
Get that coffee, Francis. No, Octavia, I have no idea, no. But prayers out to you, Miss Octavia. We'll give big prayers this morning.
They chase their noon.
Don't know. No.
I got time on a spoon and a second cup too. Oh yeah, if the world goes fast, let it pass, let it spin. I'll be right here where my day begins. Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the city takes a breath and the heart learns gentle gigs, quiet conversation, and a wink, a nod, a shrug, yeah. Life feels large and lovely from a little porcelain mug. Just me and my view, and that first sip, cool and new. Another beautiful day coming up.
All right.
From a little porcelain.
Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Showtime. All right, we are here. We are live. It is showtime. Saturday situation. What are we doing over here, guys? What are we talking today? We have the coffee is on. Let's get rid of that banner. The coffee is actually done. And we are into topic right now. Let's go. Let me get a little coffee sip here. Hello. Let me get on camera here. Hold on a minute here. There you go. 2022, the social club was established. So we're 4 years, I guess. I mean, I named it the social club in 22, I think. I don't remember. I have no idea. I don't know what year. All right, let me go up to the top here. Let's give a little love, some hellos to everybody. We got a little Bambuski. Hello, Bambalushki. Hey, teacher on the road, Stony, motherfucking Tony, Delilah, the lovely Delilah coming in at 4. Number 5, we got Mr. D'Angelo. Oh, Sweet Tea, the underboss. Yep, right there. And D'Angelo coming in. That's the bonus 6. Octavia Grace is right there. Octavia, not much we can do except pray for you. Alan Antonia, yes. Hello, Polak, I see you. Pietro, Pete Rizzolo. Hope you're getting around well today. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, we got ALV here somewhere. We got Francis Franciati here. Hello, Francis. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Where are we? That's it. Okay, let's get to the bottom here. Let's get to the bottom. Let's get right into this. Whole Bambi brought the cannolis today. Silent one is right there. I see you, silent one. Yes. 5 years. Wow. Okay. Okay. I just didn't. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Why did them bodega guys give Tommy such a hard time when he joined the show? Because they had something to prove. There wasn't, Frankie. It wasn't both of them. It was more so Nine-Toe No Chi Joe. Wasn't really both of them, I don't think. Let me fix this color here. That's old though. That's years ago. Those wheels fell off the bodega, Frankie. Frankie, have you been here? Have you not been here? Is this your first time? Well, they were angry. They were angry. Well, they're angry that I can go anywhere and I don't give a fuck about anybody and I will do whatever I want to do. That's what they might have been angry about, I would say. Right? All right. So, because I have no worries. Frankie, I got no worries. I don't give a fuck about anybody on here. There's nobody that could trigger me. Nothing. How you gonna hurt a man like me? Come on, guys. It's fucking social media. Especially those two. They don't even show their faces, basically. But no, Cane Shades came right. Cane Shades came correct. Hello, Fancy Nancy. At the end, Cane Shades came correct when my mother died and all that. He wasn't that bad. He wasn't as bad as Nine-Toe, No Teeth, can control himself, Joe. Yeah. I don't mean my people in here, Octavia. You don't understand the literals? The literals. I don't give a fuck about those types of people on here. My people are the best. Yeah. So, AOV. Yep. So they are really encouraging interaction with your chat, guys. I must say it again. I don't want to be repetitive. Who the fuck wants to be repetitive? But they are definitely encouraging people's chats going on to the screen, right? And on and off the screen. They're telling you put it on and put it off. I see this. It's crazy. It's great. So that's it, Frankie. I hope I answered your question. Every question is entertained here. Good morning, Fancy Nancy from Delilah. Bambi, where's my cannolis, you? It's a beautiful Saturday. We're going to have a little rain outside, I think. 2 p.m. today. I'll be on with Fern at 2 p.m. today. Hello there, Carletto. Great to see you. Good morning, Arlene Morlino. Today, 2 o'clock, I think I'll be on with Fern. We're recording. It's not live stream. We're recording today, I think, at 2. We got a recording session. Oh, they're on the bar. All right. I like the new way of StreamYard, but you better be able to do this. You got to be able. Now they're making it. They just upped your job description, so to speak, here with this stuff. And if you can't handle it, it's same for you. Josada, good morning, Josada. Arlene, yes. Nancy, do what? You better be able to know how to do the live streaming and interaction. Hope your ladies who are moms are spoiled tomorrow, sending my lady to a day at the spa and taking her to a nice dinner. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. The mother of your children. Come on. You gotta. Yeah, it's telling me right now to put, do this, able to interact with the chat. Might not be easy for some. Yeah. Yes, of course it's nice, Bambi. Oh, Sada, the Godfather chocolate. You are not allowed to use Godfather anymore. Bambi got you. Ay. We're taking our time this morning. It's Saturday. And the coffee's just flowing so nicely. We're getting into Giovanni Falcone. Tomorrow we're going into Bello Borsellino. Monday we're doing Mario Puzo. And Tuesday, I think I'm going to throw in one of the first rats, Tommaso Bruschetta. I think we're going to do him Tuesday. We're going to talk about him Tuesday. Having a good time. Fancy Nancy tomorrow, yes. Yeah. So are you guys? So you are saying your StreamYard skills better? Not saying mine are. How do you twist words? What's wrong with you? Such a problem with communication. Such a problem with the way people speak and understand things. The answer is no. It's an Italian streak, I guess. Kicked off by Bambi. Yeah. So the silent one. We raced until 3 a.m. Then did. Wow. Oh my God. You're all over the place, you. I don't know. Bruschetta ratted. Really. It was one of the first in the Maxi trial. Bambi, the Maxi trial. You know about the Maxi trial? Whew. You got to see some videos on the Maxi trial, Bambi. Go check it out. Check it out. You will really enjoy the Maxi trial. You worked as a waitress at a pizzeria. Very nice. God bless you. Very important job. Very important job, you. So you, who worked at a waitress? You did? You look at that. You go take a look at that, Pat. Not going to a flea market today. Nasty out there. Maybe for Mama's Day. Meadowlands is open. I might be going down there, Patty. Possibly. Got a couple of things to do. A job to look at today. A little side job construction. Do some handyman work. Me and little Stigs. I taught my kids how to earn a buck no matter what happens. No matter what happens. So we're going to look at a little construction job today. And I'll just walk little Stigs through it. Touch-up work. Some trim work. A little bit of sparkle in this, and your sisters asked that. Right? Always taught my kids how to make a buck. And never be afraid to work, even if it's not your line of work. Free pizza? Yes, very nice. I've always taught them. You got to be versatile. You got to put your pride in your pocket. You are required to adapt to any situation that comes your way. If your perfect job does not work out and you need a little extra money, you better learn something else. That means you better go wait a table at a pizzeria, right? Just because you got a master's and this and that. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You better be ready to adapt. Pride in your pocket. Ain't nobody caring about you. And ain't nobody criticizing you. And if they do, you tell them go fuck themselves. Always got to earn a buck. That's how I was taught. I did it not such a right way, but always knew how to earn a buck. I can always hustle a buck. All right? Couple of 3 tools. I worked at my cousin's pizzeria, 19 years old. Ate pizza every day and was skinny as a rail. Got to have a side hustle. Why not? The fuck? We are high and mighty that we can't get our hands dirty? Come on, man. People are ridiculous. People get stuck in one career, one way of life, and that is all that they can do, and that's all they will do. Pride won't let them do anything else. Hello there, Brian Crevor. GA. What a pleasure to see you. You're down there in Florida, you? Let's see if we can match this color. I don't think we can. If you're looking to get right into a topic on Saturday, you're at the wrong place, guys, because that's not what I do. And topics are basically secondary. This is what's first. The interaction is what I like. I get a nice 5 tables of 5 over here every day, and I'm happy with that. A couple of 200, 300, 400 a month, more than happy with that. Yeah. Okay, Okay, OG. You're in Pennsylvania right now. You're in PA. All right. You're all over the place, you. Tell me, who were Italians in your short? They were from Sicily. That's Charlie's house. That was 2 years ago. That was a memory. That was 2 years ago. Who were the Italians? My girl is in there. My girl is in there speaking Sicilian or proper Italian because they weren't speaking Sicilian. They were speaking proper Italiano. I was at Charlie's house right next to the garden 2 years ago. It was a nice time. We had people from Sicily. Yeah. Yeah, that was the older one. Yeah. You all looked having a great time. We do that It's like that almost every day around here, you. The Hindu saw where we sit. He came there. He saw where we sit. Anybody comes around at any time, there's always people popping in outside. When we're outside, more so in the summer and spring. Anybody could stop by at any time, and there's always a cannoli or biscotti or an Entenmann's cake and Senka coffee. There's always that. So where Tindu walked into that yard, Skip and Tindu, they walked into the yard, and that table is there, and we can extend that table. So they came from Sicily. They were doing a little documentary stuff here in the States. Nice time. Yeah. It's a very welcoming, well, Italians keep a very welcoming and limoncello or anisetta. Most Italian Americans, I mean, my mother always had an Entenmann's cake with an Entenmann's crumb cake with a knife in there. It's always there, always around. Sebastian Maniscalco explained it well, and he was correct. The Entenmann's, my mother bought them every Saturday. But she used to go to an Entenmann's warehouse, I believe it was called. NJ, full of Italians, take it. Yeah, we got everything here in Florida. I think a lot of people are Italian in New Jersey. I don't know. Demographics, I don't know. Belleville, no more. But that's Sebastian Maniscalco skit. That's 100% correct. That's right on, man. The door was always open. Things have changed. So every Saturday, my mother would buy it. Yeah. Of course, the S cookies were always on hand. Right, Brian? Of course, yeah. There was Satan crumb cake with the knife in it. I think we grew up in the same house. I think we all, I don't know if it's culture or what. I don't know. Yeah. You are right. Sicilian is a dialect because it's not recognized by Italian. Well, as is Barese, my grandfather speaking. Barese, but my grandfather was a genius. But my grandfather was actually a genius, but he spoke Barese. And some of my friends are also Barese from Barry, their fathers, grandfathers, grandmothers, whatever, everybody. So Barry was a big influence. Sicilia was a big influence. Belleville had a mix of everything. You should go to Sicily. I could go right now, Polak, if I wanted to, but I don't want to go. We got the house there. My girl's got the house there in Sicily. I'm not. My cousin used to work Stelladoro. Oh my God, that could be a problem, Pete. To get Stigs, that's cookies. Yeah, yeah. I have no desire to go. I can go right now and stay. We can stay for absolutely nothing, but I don't have an idea. I don't have a desire, to be quite honest with you. I saw everything I had to see already in this world. I don't need to see much more. I saw Italy as a kid. My grandparents lived in Salerno. So I went there when I was 10 for about a month. All right. Been to Mexico. Been to Arubas. I just have no. I'm done. I did everything I needed to see. I saw everything I needed to see. My life experience is that of a 95-year-old. So I don't think I need to do much of anything else, to be quite honest with you, except enjoy the rest of these years that I have on this earth. The blessings of God. That's it. Whatever I get, I get. I'm pretty satisfied as far as career, retirement, if I wanted to. I got to the home stretch, and now I'm here. So whatever happens, happens now. Work. I love to work. I'll work forever. I'll always earn a buck. So really, I don't know if there's much more that I want out of this life, out of this world. I think I've done it. Yeah. What? Okay, what happened? What happened, Francis? Are you telling us something? When is little Stigs going to July? He's going to, yeah, now my kids get to do it. My son's going to a wedding in Sicily. It's unbelievable. 556 is a cool dude. I don't know. He doesn't come here. He's never been to this channel. Hope he's well. Says you have it. Oh, well, then. I'm good. You're content. I am very content. He's going to a wedding in Sicily. He's got. Oh, me? Shush you. I know. I'm sure. I'm sure, Polak. 556 Media, yeah. He's never been to this channel. And, you know. Yep. I've been on panels with him, I think. He's all right. Nice guy. I've never had an issue with anybody on this YouTube. I'm good. Best stuff in life is free. That's right. I could go right out on the stoop today, have a cigar if I want. I'll be recording with Fern today at 2. There's people right now in the chat saying, all right, shut up now. Enough of this shit. Let's get into the topic. Right? Yes, he comes to Tindu, sure. Well, you got to remember, it's not all the same people all the time. There's people that come here that don't go to Tindu's. There's people at Tindu's that don't come here. Hello there, James Simpson. Good to see you. Yeah. It's not all the same people, guys. It's actually only probably a small percentage of the same people. There's people at Tindu's that don't know what's going on here, and there's people over here that don't go to Tindu's. It's just the way it is. Gonna do. I'd say a majority. You got to go with about 60%. Right, Carletto? And that's the way YouTube works. People are not for. Some might say this is a show about nothing. This is boring. Why would I come here? That's Tindu's people. And some of these people here, I've never seen that Tindu's. They might say, that's boring. That's not for him. Then there's some people that go to both of us that don't go to ALVs because they don't want to listen to ghost stories. Then there's some ghost stories people that don't come to myself or Tindu's. And then there's Todd Father, where nobody goes because he left his channel. So it's interesting, the whole situation here. And there's nothing wrong with it. And if that hurts me or anybody, you got to be a fucking idiot. Yeah, your show only is the one I know. Because this is what you enjoy. We have coffee in the morning, and that's it. I wasn't there the whole show last night, you. James Simpson, thank you for the little boost this morning. I wasn't there. I was at a baseball game. I was in and out of his show last night. So I wasn't really there the whole time, you know. I was there a little bit. You know what I'm going to do right now before we get into this? I'm going to donate to my own show. And I'm going to give myself I'm going to donate a membership to somebody here. Because that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. Back into my show. Let's see what we got here. The show about nothing, Octavia. Let's see who gets my gifted membership. Who gets it? Tommy Stigs sent one gifted membership, and it will go to. Come on. Hello. Come on. Move it up. Who'd it go to? My chat's not moving on my phone. Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, Osada sent one too. Amy got mine. No, from Osada. Who got mine? Mine didn't go through. Why? Can anybody see who mine went to? Because I can't. Amy got Osada's. And I can't see mine, these dirty motherfuckers, right now. Can somebody please tell me who mine went to? Mine didn't go. What the fuck, man? Is it picking right now? It's going through a wheel? Your receipt went through. You spent $3.19. Cash App. I'm the only jerk off that Cash App's myself. Okay, Adrian. Adrian got it. Oh, wait, Cheech gave one. Hold on a minute. Cheech gave one and Adrian got it. So I don't know. Went to nobody. So I just donated to myself. Let's try it one more time. Fuck it. Let me see who the next one goes to. Now we're spending big bucks on ourselves over here. Mine's not shown. Let's see if the next one shows. The payment all went through. Everything posted. Osada came in with the Maloikia this morning. Okay. Tommy sent one gift. JR is here, got it. Okay, I don't know who got the first one. This is crazy. Adrian, if you're here, good morning. Hello there, Muggsy Muggs. Great to see you, sir. Muggsy's out there doing God's work, doing what he does. Work, 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 work. You better work. All right, let's get into Giovanni Falcone this morning. Okay, Bambi, let's get into Giovanni Falcone. Wow, this is going to be an interesting one, I think. What? No, I don't know. I don't know. Bambi knows the story, but wanted me to do it. Okay, you got it. You got a nice one, Adrian. Yes. Amy got the first one, I believe. Yeah. No, well, I sent one too. I don't know who got it, though. Mm-hmm. All right, we got our little 5 tables of 5 here. Let's talk about this here. Let's see what this guy's all about. Mm-hmm. Let's hear it. Bambi wants to get going here. She's got things to do. Impress these people. I'm not here to impress anybody. Bambi, I don't have the ability to impress anybody. What are you, nuts? Just some guy here that has no idea what he's doing. I'll be loading up. Uh-huh. What's up, Sidgy? How are you? Hit the like, fuckers. Well, this isn't we're not distributing flowers to this guy today. You understand what I'm saying? He's not getting flowers today. Yeah. No, I can't do what you do. Nobody can do what you do, you crazy. You what? Hello, Mick. You great to see you. Bambi, you think I have the skills that you have, the ability to do what you do? If I had the ability to do what you do, I'd probably quit my regular job. I mean, really, she's incredible. I can't do what Bambi does. Come on. Right, Delilah? You got the wrong person. You got the wrong person. 29 watches, 9 likes. Come on, you bastards. Hit the like, man. Hit it. Let's get a word from this guy to tell us what to do, when to do it.
Motherfucker. No, motherfucker. So now, motherfucker. No, motherfucker. So
he said, hit the like now, motherfucker. Hit the like now, motherfucker. Did you hear him? He said, hit the like. All right, let's go, Siggy. Let's get into it. Yeah, Bernardo Provenzano. But who wants to live in a fucking tunnel? What's the purpose of that? Now, motherfucker. Now, motherfucker. Let's do a little background on this guy, huh? Let's do it a little bit. Yep. Beautiful. All right, let's go. Let's get a little background real quick. We're going to do a short on this guy. Well, you know what? Let me do mine first. Here we go. Giovanni Falcone. That is our topic. That is what we are doing. Settle in. Grab that coffee. It's go time. 37 seconds till we talk about Giovanni Falcone, 1939 to 1992. Here we go.
It's the Tommy Stigs Show in 3, 2, 1.
All right, the coffee is flowing. The conversation will ride. Let's go. Giovanni Falcone, 1939 to 1992, a courageous Sicilian magistrate who revolutionized the anti-mafia efforts out there in Sicily. He worked from a bunker at Palermo's law courts, creating the first anti-mafia pool and utilized investigative techniques that convicted hundreds, famously stating, men pass on, ideas remain, and will walk with other people's legs. Fun and fascinating facts about Giovanni Falcone. Where are we? Falcone, born in the heartland. He was born in 1939 in La Calza, a historically rich working class neighborhood in central Palermo. A scientific approach rather than just relying on informants, he and fellow judge Paolo Borsellino pioneered examining bank records and international money trails to track mafia finances. So that was his route. Instead of some other thing, he went the financial route. He went the financial route to try and catch this mafioso. Oh, okay. I didn't know that because I never looked into him before. Mafia financing, earning him the nickname anti-mafia scientist. His unique work ethic. He was known to work from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. without going home for lunch. Noted for having a capacity to work that was simply on another level. The bunker. Okay, courtroom. Due to threats of his life, the historic Maxi trial, and Bambi, I recommend you look into the Maxi trial. You will be fascinated. Was held in a specifically designed bomb-proof courtroom in Palermo, and he worked in a secure bunker underneath the law courts. Wow. I mean, why? Who would want to do this? For what? Really? What is your passion over this? I don't understand. Just don't understand. What's your passion? Really? Why? Just don't get it. An unconventional marriage. He married his wife, Francesca Morvillo. She was a judge herself in a private ceremony with no family or friends present, accompanied by only the mayor to ensure their safety. His first car. His early, often overlooked work saw him investigating without the benefit of protected witnesses, using logic to piece together the structure of Cosa Nostra. So he went the logical route, I guess an educated individual, and he went a different route than others. It's unreal how he approached it. A personal anti-mafia, he organized a small group of trustworthy prosecutors to share information, ensuring that if one was killed, the work would continue. On their namesake, the Palermo Airport, formerly known as Pontaresa, was renamed Falcone Borsellino Airport in 1995 to honor him and his friend and fellow judge Paolo Borsellino. His final resting place is a church in San Domenico, Palermo, which serves as a monument to his legacy. Let's see his lasting legacy. So that was common sense practice. I guess he went a different route than traditional ways. He was educated, see, he was different. And it looks like he was not brought up in the dredges of Sicily. Apparently, he came from a town where there might have been some monetary success, possibly. So you got to understand people first in order to, you know what I mean? There's some things that you can never learn, maybe through education or the visuals. But he was right about the finance. That was a great route to take, other than the traditionals, because they weren't because you can listen. Let me go on camera for a minute. Well, hold on a minute. Let me do his lasting legacy. Okay. His immense impact and tragic death forced a nationwide crackdown on the mafia, fundamentally changing Italy's society relationships with organized crime. So that's something that, okay, listen. Like, you could talk with your hands in front of your mouth. You can avoid social places. You can do all of these things, Octavia or Bambi. But the finance trail, they have no idea that you're looking into the financial trail. Surveillance is easy to see. There's a camera over there, this and that, this other thing your sister's ass. He looked elsewhere. And I guess it was brilliant. You can say different. Not the specific way of sitting outside a social club with a camera, bugging parking meters. He went a different route. He had a different idea, a different approach. I guess it was great. Yeah. So that's what that is. Okay, let's go over some sad facts of Giovanni Falcone. Assassinated on May 23rd, 1992 in the Carpacci bombing, a massive 500-kilogram explosion orchestrated by the mafia that killed him, his wife, and the 3 police officers. He was betrayed by political allies, isolated by the judiciary, and killed on the highway between Palermo and the airport. The key sad facts about Giovanni Palermo: betrayal and isolation. He was not only fought by the mafia, but also harshly criticized and isolated by many in the state institutions who delegitimized his work before his death. The Kawfee massacre, the blast that took out the life of Giovanni Falcone, the blast on the 829 highway was so powerful. It was recorded by local earthquake monitors, killing Falcone, his wife, also a judge, and bodyguards Rocco Di Cielo and Antonio Montanaro, as well as Vito Scafani. The targeted success. The murder was directly in revenge for his success in the Maxi trial, which convicted 338 mafia members. Now, there was apparently 400 on that, but 300, he was responsible for convicting 338 in one trial. That's some fucking work. You can agree or disagree with this guy, but that is some work. No doubt about it. Unbelievable. Okay. He knew his work was a death sentence and lived in a constant state of security, having to live with the knowledge that his death was inevitable. So he kind of knew that his death was coming. Public outrage at funerals. At the state funeral, furious citizens recognized the betrayal by the state, nearly lynched the politicians. The ones that were there at the funeral, they nearly lynched him. Loss of a friend. His close friend and fellow anti-mafia magistrate Paolo Borsellino was killed in a bombing just 57 days later. We're spotlighting him tomorrow. Childhood connection. According to Times of Sicily, he grew up in the same Palermo neighborhood and went to school with individuals who would become future mafia bosses, just like Belleville, New Jersey. Oh my God. What? As mentioned in some articles, Interrogational Crime and Justice Research Institute, Falcone's legacy is immense, with the FBI stating he revolutionized the fight against the mafia, even at the cost of his own life. Wow, crazy. Oh my God, that is absolutely crazy. So let's see a couple other things about Falcone. This guy is something else. I got more. Give me a minute. I want to show something here. I got more. Give me a minute here. I want to show you something over here. Let's see. So here we got a little short here. I don't know who this is from. This is not my content, but I'm going to share it with you right now. Giovanni Falcone. Let's see.
23rd, 1992. The Italian mafia murders Giovanni Falcone. Falcone was a prominent figure in the fight against the Italian mafia. He was known for his relentless pursuit of justice and his determination to bring down the powerful criminal organization. Falcone was killed in a car bomb explosion on the A29 motorway near the town of Kawfee, Sicily. The bomb was planted by the Corleonesi mafia clan, led by Salvatore Riina, who wanted to eliminate Falcone as a threat to their power. Falcone was traveling with his wife, Francesca Morvillo, and 3 bodyguards when the bomb exploded, killing all 5 occupants.
There you go. There's a little bit of it. Let's see if I got one more thing here. Let's see. I think I got one more thing here. Where is it? Let's see if I got it right here. Let's see what this is. Let's see if we can go through this real quick. I don't know what this is, but let me see here. This is the trail. Here you go. We just spoke about it. Here we go.
The story of how the Sicilian mafia bombed the anti-mafia judge Giovanni Falcone on middle of the highway 32 years ago today. It's May 23rd, 1992. Giovanni Falcone, one of Italy's bravest and most famous judges fighting the mafia, just arrived by plane from Rome to Palermo. After landing at the airport in Palermo, Falcone got into his armored Fiat Croma with his wife Francesca Morvillo and 3 bodyguards. Their destination, Falcone's home in the seaside town of Mondello, where he planned to spend the weekend. But the mafia knew about Falcone's plans. At a key point on the highway from the airport to their home, members of the Cosa Nostra Mafia had placed a large bomb under the road. As soon as the convoy with Falcone reached this spot, a huge explosion occurred. The bomb under the street was set off by remote control on a hill near the street. All cars around got thrown away, and it formed a big hole in middle of the highway. Giovanni Falcone, his wife, and 3 bodyguards were killed.
Unbelievable story, guys. It really is crazy. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable story. Unbelievable. Craziness. Let's go through the day it happened. Let's go right through the day it happened. On May 23rd, anti-Italian, anti-mafia judge, they call him a judge, Falcone, assassinated by the Sicilian Cosa Nostra, is in a massive bombing. Mafia member Giovanni Bruscia detonated. Okay. So we got another show. If I could remember him. If somebody wants it, if you could text me, Bambi, Giovanni Brusca detonated roughly 500 kilograms of TNT, killing Falcone's wife and security agents instantly. The explosion occurred at 5:55 p.m. at kilometer 5 of the highway as Falcone was returning to Palermo from the airport. The explosion was so intense it recorded local earthquakes. We said that. Casualties. We said that. He became an iconic figure in the struggle against organized crime. Commemoration. Today, the airport from which Falcone departed is named after Falcone and Borsellino. So there you go. That is the story of Giovanni Falcone. Nice story, Bambi. Thank you for recommending it. Don't know if you got anything out of it, but I do want you to. Thank you, Bambi. I do want you to go look. Yes, I got it. I do want you to seriously go look at the Maxi trial. There are documentaries on this fascinating trial. You got to see it. It's unbelievable. So I learned something today. I didn't know I learned something that, on a recommendation from you, Bambi. I learned something. Now I will have a conversation with other people about this throughout my day. So thank you. Yeah, the Maxi trial's insane. 400 guys. You got to see when they bring them into the court. That's crazy. Yeah. There you go. So there you go. Somebody learned a lot. Yep. So the next time, tomorrow, if it's God's will and we're here tomorrow, and we can do this, we will do Paolo Borsellino. Monday, it looks like well, I got the show lined up. So next Saturday, we'll probably do the bomber, the one that bombed him out, because I have all these shows lined up already. As American Italians, I think the story is important. Sure, it's part of our history. It's part of the culture there. Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. All right, I got to check something here. Give me a minute here. How do I do this? Let me check something over here. I got to do something, guys. Give me a minute here, because I'm doing something at the same time. Yep. Let me see if I can find this here. Okay, I got what I needed. 1 minute. We're still here. I'm right here. I'm going to show you a little something else as well. So give me a minute here. Yes, we're going to look at something a little different. Where is it here? Oh, okay. I see over here. I'm looking over there. What? Yeah. Right. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Ay. Yeah, I gotta make sure that don't happen there. Let's take that off, and we are back. I would equate it to losing. Yeah. Yes. 5 years. Yeah, of course. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got over here. Let me see. All right. Let's go. Let me see here. Where are we?
She and others spoke in schools. New laws were passed against organized crime. The Catholic Church began to denounce it. Sicilian public opinion, once indifferent or even pro-mafia as a source of money and jobs, began to shift. Palermo's young people are no longer afraid to demonstrate against the mafia. But the credit for today's verdicts belongs most to a handful of fearless investigators like Giovanni Falcone, who lives with armed guards and constant danger.
He doesn't go out for a walk. He doesn't go to the barber shop. He doesn't go to a movie. He doesn't go to a restaurant.
For colleague Giuseppe Di Lello, this way of life became unbearable. Despite the risk, he recently ordered his guards to go. Now he walks alone.
You know, when you walk around, Palermo it's a strange city. Every street remembers you of somebody killed.
Di Lello wants a normal life while he keeps fighting the mafia for a few more years.
I don't think I should be killed. I don't think I deserve to be killed.
Wow.
But
that's crazy.
Here I am.
Wow.
There will certainly be more killings, and a multi-billion-dollar drug business continues to be run from here.
It's all about
but
drugs.
This trial has shown Sicily that the mafia is not invincible. The mafia can be beaten. David Enso, ABC News, Palermo.
That spotlighted the government's impotence against organized crime. Bert Quint reports.
Rosaria Costa cursed the mafia today for turning Palermo into a city of blood. Her policeman husband and 2 other bodyguards were blown up along with Italy's top crime buster and his wife this weekend in the most dramatic mafia attack in decades. Giovanni Falcone was the investigating judge who put nearly 350 mobsters behind bars 5 years ago. He lived under tight security, but neither the secrecy of his movements nor his armor-plated car could save him. When he flew to Palermo Saturday, the mafia was tipped off and exploded a ton of dynamite under the airport road as he passed. There are those who insist revenge was just a cover, that Falcone was killed to keep him from getting at the truth about alleged links between the mafia and prominent politicians.
See that?
Leo Luca Orlando, former mayor of Palermo, told Parliament today the assassination was too big to be ordered by a local mafia boss.
The mafia is not a criminal organization only. The mafia is so strong, it's so difficult to be defeated because it has connections with the politics in our country.
Many in Palermo agree. They shouted vergogna, shame, at politicians who came down from Rome. And Rosaria, the policeman's widow, said, "We know the mafia is right here with us today." I would forgive you, she said, if you would change. But like millions of other Italians, she has run out of hope. Bert Quint, CBS News, Rome.
Millions of workers in Italy are taking part.
So there you go. I mean, it's a whole nother level, right, Bambi? 100% another level over there. It's crazy. Totally different level. Let's have a little more coffee. It's unbelievable. It says they're extremely powerful and that they gone not underground, but silent in their ways. I'm not moving in public. Yeah. It's interesting if you don't already know about the story. The absolute power of the mafia had in Sicily, 100%. 100%. Hello, Sada. I told you what they did to Charlie's nephew. They blew up his parking garage and they blew up his mother's hair salon because they wouldn't give in. It's very sad. Charlie's nephew and his sister and his nephew, kind of like cousin, they blew up. Yeah, he wouldn't give in. And now they moved to central Italy. They had to get out of Sicily because they would not give in. Yep. But it's all a matter of what you want in life. And you know what I mean? You see, over here, we get used to a good life. So it's much different. Totally different. Yeah. Lived there. It's unbelievable, man. October, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, figured we would touch on that today at the request of Bambi Palermo. So as we go into Mother's Day, today, 30 years ago, I can't judge. Who am I to judge what respectful is and what's not? My opinion of people and other people's opinions will vary. Yes, it's about lineage. Bloodlines run deep, sure. Yeah. So are you always respectful? Sure. Yes, you are. Yeah. Blood is important over there. Of course it is. Very important. 100%. Yeah. Yep, 100%. Blood is important. You better believe it. Okay, let's go into our Catholic Minute right now. The Mafia. What a world it is. But before I go into the Catholic Minute on this Mother's Day weekend, I'm going to go back 30 years. I got paroled on this day. My mother got the best present of her life. Her son was granted freedom, although on parole, probation, community service, fines, and all of that shit. Being out on parole with restrictions is very difficult if you don't understand. It may be harder than being incarcerated. Yeah. There's no Painter Saint of the Mafia. So in 1996, on May 9th, it was a Thursday. I did not know I was getting out on parole that day until they said, Stigliano, pack up. It was my day to go. Guess what? That Sunday was Mother's Day. So my mother was blessed with my presence that year. Of course. Of course, I had restrictions. Of course, I was on parole. If you want to know what parole is, state parole, go check it out. You'll understand it. I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of parole. It's not an enjoyable thing. And I was set up the Saturday night before. I was set up with a wire. Somebody wore a wire on me. I got out on Thursday, getting ready to celebrate Sunday with my mother and my mother-in-law and everybody from Mother's Day. And I got set up on that Saturday night. I got home Thursday. Saturday, I was in Belleville. The telephone rings at my mother's house on her landline. An individual says, "Can you come outside? I want to talk to you." And I did. I go into the van. This is a friend from childhood. This is a friend that I've known since I was born. And right away, I knew the conversation was being recorded. I knew it. I knew they wanted to jam me up. Falcone wanted me in state prison for 5 years, and that was that. I know this. My lawyer has told me this. You're getting on parole. You better fucking watch yourself. So I went in the van because I've known this kid since childhood. He tried to set me up. Gambling operations, loan sharking. We're going to boost. I got a trailer coming in with this on it. We're going to get this. You want to move this? Who took your Who handled your gambling business? Who took your loan shark book? Who? I got a score. You want to take the score with us? We got a great score coming up. A trailer of this, that, the other thing. And I knew right away I was being set up. I fucking knew it. Because this guy was a degenerate gambler. He owed $250,000 at that moment. You got to understand something. Guys on this side of the gamblers or the loan shark customers, they basically know each other and do commiserate. What do you think happens at the bar at night, at the club? What do you think happens? What do you think happens? He was out of $250,000 at that time. And this is 96. So what is that in today's money, Osada? What's 250,000 in today's money? Now, he didn't know me the 250,000, but of course I knew who we owed the 250,000 because they don't understand that on this side of this business, we all commiserate. Okay, what do you want to get straight, you? He ended up eventually losing 1.2 million. So what is it today? What is your question? Let me get what straight. Come on. Go ahead. I can borrow 250,000 from the mob and run to the cops and don't have things are a mess. You motherfucker. Oh, it's 530 today. Wow, it would be 530,000 today. So I would be sitting in that car being recorded from a degenerate that owes 500, that owes $500,000 in 1996. These rat motherfuckers. Yes, his father helped him pay. And his uncle who had a farm, Pete. His uncle had a farm. And his father had some money. So yes, that is correct. He's still here today in the neighborhood. Bambi, today's world, it's terrible. So the two rats that dined me out lived across the street from each other. And I was smart even back then to know. Although I already violated parole the day before, I got released on parole on Thursday and violated by Thursday, 2 p.m. I was required to violate my parole by that day at 2 p.m. So I violated already. He tried borrowing $2,000 from a friend a few weeks. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, he's still out here. He's protected. He's protected. He's still trying to fucking hustle money every day. This dirty motherfucker. I owe so-and-so a bunch of money. It's so simple, Bambi. It's crazy. It's terrible. Yeah. Huh. Next thing you know, they're talking to the... Exactly. You can't operate today, Bambi. So let's go back to Mother's Day, 1996. I made a decision on this day at 2 p.m. I don't know who protects him. Pete, isn't it obvious? No. To this day, the kid's protected. The guy, fucking 58 years old. Now, they might be watching this right now. And he might be watching this right now, you dirty motherfucker, both of you. You should burn in the depths of burning hell. The both of you, if you're watching, shame on you. And you're lucky to be alive. You're lucky to be alive because they came to my house. They put the bail money on my table. And they said, where does he live? Where does the guy that ratted out, where does he live? We want to know right now. They walked right into my mother's house on this day and put $10,000 on my mother's kitchen table for my bail money. They put $10,000 on the table and said, where does he live? Wait, it was 15,000. And I said, listen, I'm out today. This was bail, not today. Let me go back. When I made bail, when they let me out on bail, one of my bail restrictions was that nothing can happen to this individual. Nothing can happen to this individual. So on the first day I was released on bail, they came to my house. They walked right into my mother's kitchen, me, my mother, and two guys. I don't know if my brother was there. He may have been there. Right into my house. One spoke no Italian. One spoke no English. He was Sicilian. And the other one was one of my guys, one of the people I worked with. And they said, here, where is he? I said, listen, if something happens to him today, they're charging me tomorrow. My bail, the bail restrictions are, if anything happens to this individual, you are being charged for it. And I was let out on bail. Anyway, on this day, 30 years ago, I violated my parole 4 hours after being released. I was required to do such. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah. There we go. You're done. That's that. So, Bambi, where is the personal responsibility, you ask, right? Where is the responsibility, you ask, correct? Huh? Where is it? There is none. It's garbage. Good morning, Barry. Great to see you. And that's where we're at. That's where we are at. So, okay. So 30 years ago, today I was released. 30 years ago tomorrow, one of my dearest friends from childhood tried to set me up with a wired van because he was a degenerate owing $250,000. On Sunday, the 12th in 1996, I got to spend a beautiful Mother's Day with my mother as through the choices that I made going forward. Yes. Hey, teacher. Yes, thank you. Right? And I was able to be with my mother every Mother's Day till the time of her death 2 years ago. I made a conscious decision to never put my mother through anything like that again. And my mother got to spend every Mother's Day with me from 1996 until she passed 2 years ago, a year and change ago. So I did that. Now, there was an interview that Uncle Integrity did with my mother. He must have removed it. But he did an incredible interview with my mother. And Uncle Integrity must have removed that interview. Such fucking phonies on this YouTube. They're phonies. Be careful here. Be careful with these phony people. You don't even know these people. You don't even know these people. Yeah, right? You don't even know who these people are. But he did a wonderful interview on Mother's Day with my mother. That was a couple of years ago. Yep. But took it down. That's his issue, not mine. He's the problem. Common denominator. When you have people, multiple people that hate you, attack you, make videos about you, you are the problem. Common denominators are always the problem. Common denominators are the problem. When an individual could say, even the people that hate me, even the people, plural, that wish my death, you are the problem. Look inside yourself. Reevaluate. You got to reevaluate. You remember the interview. Cheech, yeah, was incredible. And here I am right now with you guys until my last breath. Susie Q, good morning. Yes. Disgusting, the actions of some people. Integrity, MRE. You're hysterical. He is hysterical, that Mari. With his stuff is funny as hell, man. The guy is hysterical, I got to tell you. Okay, hold on a minute. I got to check something here. I'm waiting for something to come through. You got to give me a minute here. I'm working on something here. All right, let me see what I got here. Okay, let me look over here. Whoa. Let me see. Got it. All right, good. What? Wow, it's crazy. All right, good. All right, let me fix this here. Perfect. Okay, all good. Let me log out of this. Give me a minute here. Oh, that's a beautiful car. 1995 Cadillac. Wow. All right. Any questions, concerns, or situations about what we talk about? I don't think MRE is worried about anybody. He's kind of like me on here. I tell you, go fuck yourself. Take a walk. You got to understand what type of people you're dealing with here. I don't think MRE has a problem with saying goodbye to people, tell them to go fuck themselves. He does it in a respectful way. I tell you, go fuck yourself because I don't give a fuck. You see, I had to do that. And I was that way. MRE fell from grace, and I'm sure he's broken up. Yeah, really. Yes. Well, he's down to 2 people, the guy. Basically. One doesn't even pay him much mind. And he's got Ding Do. Basically. He's got Bambi a little bit, maybe, I guess. I don't even know. But if you don't support Angel, you can't be here. Remember that. If you don't support Miss Angel, you can't be here. You're not allowed here. Right? Nobody listens. And they're still there. And they don't support her. And they don't give a fuck. So he's down to about 2 or 3 people that give him any oxygen. Yeah, I know you don't. You're plugging in your phone? All right. Uncle, oh my, can you imagine that conversation, you? Can you imagine them talking back and forth? No. That's just, oh my Lord. That's Delilah. Can you imagine them 2 talking back and forth? Where is Johnny when you need him? That would be gold, YouTube. They should try it. One's talking and blinking and shifting his head, and the other one's spitting all over the place. Can you imagine? You got spit coming out of your mouth, and the other one's blinking.
Motherfucker! No, motherfucker! So shit bag. I condemn you. I condemn you to the depths of burning hell.
Can you imagine? And the other one with the blinking eyes? Giacomo creeps me out a little bit. I'm a little disturbed. Those 2 together would be a fucking YouTube gold. Can you imagine the clip channels with them 2? Can you imagine? Where's Mob Rat Hunter when you need him? Mob Rat Hunter, where are you? Where are you? I can't. Oh, God, it's unbelievable. These clip channels would have a fucking field day with that one. I mean, you know. Oh, my God. Well, it's $10, Bambi. I don't know. Do I spend the $10 to watch Giacomo's book? To listen to Giacomo's book? Can you not like the individual but like their book? They would have content for years. Stigs, please remove my rent. So you have, how many names do you have, Octavia? Do you come on with? How many? No. It's just cold enough that I could have porridge for breakfast. Nice. Okay, beautiful. You don't like the book and then you just like the book. You think it's worth the sawbuck or no? Hold on. I got to do something here. Hold on. I just got to set something up for today, guys. You don't need to read his book. I went on Amazon and Bambi wrote a thesis. Not worth it, huh? There is never anything personal here. There's never anything personal here at the social club. It's all business. Okay, I got to look for the reviews, Bambi. Yes. Ugh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Wait a few months. The book will be in the dollar store. No, he did not just say this. Wait a minute, Bambi. Bambi, wait a minute. Look, Bambi, look. Look. He was low. I could turn his book into a video. Then go for it. He had a show last night, I believe. How many were in the chat last night? How many were actually chatting? Yeah. Yes. I had Wrenchgate. You, Bambi. I had Wrenchgate. One person was commenting. He went from all of us being over there to nobody. Well, yeah. Right. Yep. Who was in there? Probably JJ that he doesn't see. I was at a game, so I couldn't really even look in. Probably JJ, who he doesn't see. He doesn't see the comments. Yeah, Polak, right? Giacomo with the gray, he has my back. I should be ashamed of the way I bullied a 72-year-old? Me? Octavia Grace, you're going to be next till we disrespect. Hang on, Octavia. Octavia, let me talk to you directly for 1 minute. With all respect. What's going to happen to you is he's going to take your comment out of context and he's going to disrespect you. You're next, Octavia Grace, and then you will have egg in your face. So if you want to support that guy 100%, you go right ahead. You can support him 100%. And you're not, that doesn't mean I have issues with you because this is YouTube. You're next, Octavia. Just be prepared to wipe the egg off your face. Because one comment taken out of context and you're done. Because that's what he did to Gianni and that is what he did to Carmela. And I guess you're going to be next. You will get that next. Mark my words. Rarely am I wrong in my observations on this YouTube. Rarely am I wrong with my observations. So just stay tuned, Octavia. Tread lightly. Go easy. I'm sure you'll be okay. Yes. I would never disrespect you. I don't disrespect anybody. But I could tell you what's to come. But I could tell you, I could pretty much predict this one. 100%. Oh my God, yeah. Yes. How about this? How about this, Octavia? I don't worry about people on the street or on YouTube. That's the best way to live. What will be, will be. God's will. Remember, I live by the serenity prayer. On the street, in the restaurant, on YouTube. It's all here, Octavia. When you live by this, you're cozy. You're cozy. So all of you that are over there are next. Yeah. Yep. I don't agree. Edwin says negative things about everybody, but indirectly. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Imagine telling people they belong in hell, then saying he is holy at the same time. Come on. It's such bullshit. I don't fight with you. When did you ever see me fight with anybody on YouTube? I won't do it. I won't do it again. I won't do it ever. Yeah, Susie, come on. He's a fraud. Yeah. 100%. Who? Yeah. Exactly. Disrespect people. It's going to happen. 100%. Fuck Edwin to all bean shooters. Well, they're just there because they need a place to hang out. The internet pre-soul is pure. Me and Stigs fight all the time. I don't know. Never going to take anything personal. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would never take anything personal on YouTube. I can discuss anything with anybody. Yeah. But he's figured it out over there. And again, he's got about 3 people that. Hello, Sundance. What was the message to anyone who takes him seriously needs serious help? Who are you talking about, Joey Dell? Sundance, what's going on? You got news for me today? Do you got news for me today? Good or bad news? I'm wondering. Of course, but I would never fight with anybody. You got to remember. Even if you were so angry at me, anybody here, I would never argue. I would reason and get through it. Because where are we going here? An enemy on social media, I just can't do it. Imagine being 60, 70 years old and having enemies. What the fuck is this? Kindergarten? I don't know what's going on, so okay. You guys got a conversation happening? Oh, get discharged. Okay. Okay, thank you. There we go. Yeah. $250, we argue. Is your wrench removed? No, you just haven't been here since Wrenchgate. I don't remove wrenches. I don't do that. I don't remove wrenches. Everybody knows that. I do it in one clean sweep. One clean sweep. I hit the X like Mikey taught me how to do it. And then I start fresh. And I enjoy doing it. While I'm on panel. I blocked you? I blocked you. I blocked you? What? What? I don't have anybody in my block box right now. Nobody. Mom Brad Hunter is going to talk to us right now. Because Bill C requested this. Or Cheech did. Somebody did.
God bless the cleavage.
You got to bless
the cleavage. It is okay. It is okay. Let us enjoy. Let us enjoy a little cleavage.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And then they start yelling at me. I get yelled at, right? Screamed at. You must bless the cleavage.
Motherfucker. No, motherfucker.
You must bless the cleavage right now.
Motherfucker. No, motherfucker.
See, I don't know how to do all of that shit. So I use my Brett Hunter stuff. Like, I mean, how does it not? How does it not? And you make a joke out of it. It's not a joke. It's cringy. It's not okay. I got to tell you, it's not okay. It's really creepy. It's cringy. It's not even funny. No, that video is funny the way Ma Brad Hunter did it and all of that. But it's not okay to speak like that. For me, I'm the dirty motherfucker. I speak garbage, trash, talk, this and that. You can expect that from me. I don't say cleavage. I say your fucking tits. I don't give a shit. But that's me. You gotta think, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, you can expect dirty talk. Cunt, hooer, filthy motherfucker, you dirty pig. I say it all. But you got to know it's me. And I speak like this. I don't pretend to be anything other than there's no mask over here. Me saying motherfucker, go fuck yourself is not a slip up. It's not a mistake. And it's not a trigger thing. It is me every day. Motherfuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Now, the go fuck your mother stuff, that's a little bit, you earned that. That doesn't come easy. When I tell somebody to go fuck their mothers, you've earned it, and you've done some serious work to be granted that from an Italian American. Who else have you heard on here say, go fuck your mother? Anybody? Have you ever heard it from anybody else in your YouTube space? Give me a name here that you have heard say, go fuck your mother. Let me hear it. Who else has said that? You got to earn to go fuck your mother. It just doesn't come easy. I mean, there's a lot of work involved in that. You're a dredge. You're in the sewers if you get earned that. Tell me who. Car alarms are going off and you can't hear it. They're probably robbing somebody's catalytic converter right now. I hear a car alarm going off. That's an Essex County saying. Yep. He didn't name names. Well, he's a coward. He won't name names. He's a coward. You have to name names and then you got to show proof. There's the problem with that. So when you say names, Bambi, you got to show proof. You know what I mean? Yeah. AOV. How about them Yankees? Yeah, you gotta definitely. Yes, you gotta definitely. And there we go. And that's that. Yep. And that's where we go. So that's where we are at, guys. All nice. All nice. Let me fix these comments here. There you go. Yes, we're good. All done. I take care of my own shit here. Wow, that alarm is really going off out there. It's really going off. You know what I mean? You can't hear the car alarms, guys? Let me know. Let's check the stoop cam. Let's see what we got outside. Hold on a minute. Let's see the stoop cam. Is it up? Do I have the stoop cam out there? Right there. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Stoop cam is up and running right there, guys. Bambi, look at the stoop cam. Do you hear any noises, Bambi, or no? Okay. It's fixed. It's fixed. Yes. You don't hear it, huh? Okay, it just stopped. Now, I don't know if they were stealing a catalytic converter out there or what. But it's nice and calm on the stoop. The problem is we're going to have a little rain today, I think. Daily traders. Not sure if you've been here, not been here. If you have, forgive my ignorance. If you haven't, welcome to the social club. I have no idea. It's a quiet Saturday on the stoop. Yes, it is. Yes, it is definitely a quiet Saturday on the stoop. How's the air? Quality's perfect. I'm going to Belleville in a little while. I got to head over to Belleville in a little while. You love that car? They don't make that much cars anymore. The fire situation is all good over here. Yeah. You heard on Angel's chat. Heard what, Arlene? What'd you hear on Angel's chat? Morning brew at Tommy Stigs, where the worries come in small. OC Shorts posting stuff. I'm still subscribed to OC Shorts. I got to go into Belleville today. You don't understand. You guys don't understand how this works. You don't understand how this works. I got to tell you something here. Yeah. You can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah. Yes. Things are going good in Belleville, Delilah. I was talking to some people last night, and the election is out of control. Personal attacks, everything. So I don't know. Let me do the Catholic Minute. I didn't do it yet. I want to make sure I get that in on this Mother's Day. I have no idea what the Catholic Minute is today, but I must do it right now. Okay, settle in. Here's the Catholic Minute for Saturday, May 9th.
He speaks of the blessed ones, faithful lives we've told for our heart. To Stigs, Catholic Minute, reading so.
Okay, Susie, let's go into our Catholic Minute. Here we go, Bambi. Here we go, Miss Delilah. Let's see what we got, Arlene. May 9th in the Catholic Church largely commemorates Saint Pachomius, an Egyptian abbot known as the founder of Cenobitic, a community-based monasticism. Another significant celebration on this day is Saint Louise de Marillac, co-founder of the Daughters of Charity, often honored in certain traditions. Key details of May 9th include Pachomius, the abbot, recognized by the Vatican as a founder of communal monastic life, bringing monks together under a common rule. Saint Louise de Marillac, patron saint of social workers, sick people, as well as widows. Bambi, today is your day. You are a widow. You can't even make this shit up. Bambi, today is the patron saint in your honor, patron saint of social workers, sick people, and the patron saint of widows. That is Saint Louisa de Marillac. And St. Vincent de Paul revolutionized the care for the poor in the 17th century France. Commemorations in some specific traditions. This day may mark the memorial of the Blessed Maria del Carmen Martinez, the translation of St. Nicholas. Okay, other commemorations in some specific traditions. Let's see what we got here. This day will mark the Blessed Maria Rendelis Martinez. Or the translation of the Saint Relic of St. Nicholas. Liturgical context, May 9th falls during liturgical season of Easter. The overall month of May is dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary, while May 9th is typically Saint Pachomius in the general Roman calendar. Well, regional religious orders like Saint Vindictians may celebrate Saint Louis de Marillac as a feast day. So, Bambi, check it out if it helps you today, and it may in fact help you today. You may in fact get a little maybe you should do a little prayer today, Bambi. It may be your day to do a little prayer, and you might have peace throughout the day. It's very possible. You got a shot today, Bambi. I got to tell you. Look up this saint. Say a little prayer, Bambi. This might be your day. You requested the show today. You got it. Hopefully you were satisfied with my delivery of the topic that you requested. And maybe today, with the cross right here, you got something decent today. You can get through this day. Wow. So, Delilah, yes, you cannot make up what goes on here at the social club. You just can't. Uh-huh. I know. Isn't it crazy? Delilah says it often. He said in the chat one morning that There seems to be a lot of saints that I don't know, and how I think they should, thousands of saints out there. Yeah. And for specific and different reasons, especially after, yeah. Yeah. You need a day. Well, today might in fact be your day, Bambi. And there you go. Yep. There you go, Bambi. Yeah. James Simpson. James Simpson. Are you here, James? James Simpson. Are you here? I got to talk to you. Okay, James. We got to talk. James is not here. But James, I think you need to be eating and drinking a little more healthy than what you just shown on the social media. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, it won't last forever. There comes a time when you call Carvana and you get something. I guess, Pete, you know what? That's a good observation. That's a good observation. Bambi, I got to tell you something. Right here, Pete's observation is something else. Hello, Wyatt Earp. This is good here. So, my mother was a single mom with no money. She bought a 1980 Toyota Tercel. She had no money. We had no air conditioning in the car, Bambi. She rode that Toyota to 173,000 miles. How much was a Toyota Tercel in 1980? Can somebody do the research real quickly? She was a single mom, $0. She had to drive. So she bought a 1980. My father just left. I was 12. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 3,000. Okay. So my mother spent 3,000 on a brand new 1980 Toyota Tercel. Thank you, Pete. And she rode that thing for 173,000 miles. Now, Bambi, can I make a recommendation to you? A strong recommendation to you. If you don't mind, go on to Carvana's, get yourself a Toyota, a Nissan, a Honda. These cars last forever. Get a Honda, Toyota, or a Nissan. Get it a few years old. Pick your car payment. Make it as low as you can. All you need at this moment is AC and 4 wheels. And that is that. They run forever. Do you understand? I'm trying to speak logically. That's what I would do. I'm going to say it one more time. Let me repeat myself. Toyota is my first choice for you. Then you got to go with Nissan or Honda. Although Honda has depending on where you live, the theft rates are through the roof for Honda. So you may pay a little more for insurance. No, they're not cheap. But it's okay to buy a used Toyota. They last. So they're all Japanese. That is correct, Adrian. And they last. What do you want me to tell you? The only thing I would tell you is about I'm just speaking on a logical level. Right on about 4,800. Yeah. Hello, Patsy. Logical level. Do as I say, not as I do. Yes. Get 4 cylinders. That car, Pete, and believe it or not, my car is 4-cylinder, 2 liters. But they threw the turbo in, so it's a rocket. Now, the white car's an 8 and the red car's an 8. So that's what you need to do. Can we go back to the 50s? No, because the cars got 12 miles to the gallon in the 50s. What do you mean? They were all 8 and 16. Do you understand, Bambi? The cars back then were like 16 cylinders. There was none of this. Well, no, you don't want to go back there to those cars. They were V16s. They weren't V8s. No. Really, that's a great car, Pete. No. That's a bad decision. We don't want to go back there as far as cars. We don't want to go back there as far as cars go. You want to drive a V16 with no AC? Stop. You're in the right time, Bambi. Quite honestly, you're in the right time as far as technology and cars lasting. You got 10 years out of a Kia. That's very good. It's very good. So, all right, let's go over a couple of bullet points, Wyatt. 250,000 miles. Unbelievable. Okay, let's go over a couple of 3 topics right now. Where is Todd, Father? Todd and Thindu. And I don't think Skip was with us that day. Me, Todd, and Thindu. We walked along the Hudson River. All you saw was helicopters. That's a big commuting way in New York City right now. If you go down to the Hudson River right now, there are helicopters everywhere. People commute by helicopter, right? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Emergence services are changed for tomorrow at the church. Huh. So now they're going to use drones to deliver things up and down New York City. Okay, let me explain to you something about the national anthem. And I was very proud last night. I was at a baseball game last night, Susie. Now, when the national anthem plays, so the announcer says, please stand and remove your hats and salute our flag. And we're going to sing the national anthem. Bop, 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 bop. All us grown adults, we stand up. We take our hats off. I wear hats to baseball games. We take our hats off. We put it on our heart and we salute the flag during the national anthem. Now, if you're at a baseball game, a youth sports game, you're going to see kids playing all over in the outfields, around the perimeter. Every little kid last night stopped. I'm talking from 7 years old to 17 years old. Every kid stopped, stood up, took their hats off, and saluted the flag during the national anthem. I looked around and I said, this is absolutely incredible. I think the next generation is back to raising kids the proper way because they're not taking no shit, Sundance. Every single kid, 7 years old, stood up with respect and put his hand on his chest. I was amazed. Sundance, I wanted to look around just to see. And then I looked at the moms and the dads and I said to myself, they're doing it right. Maybe we got a change going on there, Francis. I don't think, what do you call that generation, Bambi? I don't even know what that generation is called. I got to be honest, I think some of my generation raised their kids like garbage. Maybe mine to 65. Some of these kids are raised like garbage. I know. So, yeah. Maybe there's a shift. Maybe something positive's happening here. We still say Pledge of Allegiance here. Belleville does. Nutley does every day. We say the Pledge of Allegiance. When we open up our Italian club meeting, we say it. I can attest to that, Tommy. The kids are raised horribly. We see it in higher educations all the time. The entitlement and the rudeness. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what they're called, the next ones. No. My kids, I did it. I did it. My kids were raised, so to speak, proper. They curse a little bit, but they were raised proper. Yep. So, The whole man, woman, baby, all that shit. You know, it's the way it is. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Bambi, this is true. That is true. So we got the Budweiser plant in New Jersey is sold, I believe, for $360 million. Anybody ever fly into Newark Airport? They saw the eagle on the Budweiser plant. If you flew into Newark or New York, you saw Anheuser-Busch in Newark, New Jersey. Budweiser was made here in Newark, New Jersey. They sold it for $360 million. I worked there. The mafia worked there. Every Saturday, a Gambino guy would come into my area of the plant in the back. Now, here's the thing. They put me on security at the West Gate. Right? They put me on security at the West Gate during major construction. Anheuser-Busch Brewery. They're all dead now. It doesn't matter. What was my actual job there? When such and such comes in a black Lincoln town car, you open the gate. Such and such is going over to the construction area. He's going to come in here. He's going to collect his abust. And he's going to leave. You open the door for the black Lincoln town car. And that's what I did. That's why I was placed there. And every week, the guy in the black Lincoln would come. Yeah. We have 121 miles of coastline here. Yes, that is correct. We have 121 miles. Yeah. Yes. I believe so too. I do too, Francis. I agree with you, Bambi, 100% on that. I agree with you. I'm twisted on some of it, but I agree. Yeah, so they would let them come in. I would let them come in. So anyway, that was one of my jobs way back when. I worked the construction gate in the back for security. Air France. Yeah. What a comment. What a comment. What a comment. Wow. You guys need to do a show about this. Bambi, I cannot agree with you more on that. I am 100% with you on that. I've had this conversation many times. I do not want anybody ever having to take care of me. Never. Once I am not able to take care of myself in every aspect of life, I have no purpose in life. What quality can I bring to somebody if they're fucking changing my diapers? Come on now. That's a whole other topic and a great one. People are, no. No. And I don't want to inconvenience anybody. I don't want to inconvenience anybody. Ever. But I'm an independent man. Think about it a lot when I'm going down. Exactly. Sure it is, Delilah. Sure it is, but it's reality. Yeah. English Bulldog. Fuck people. Yeah. So did my aunt. God bless my aunt. She was dying horrible of cancer. Yeah. Yeah, you do whatever do. I don't care what people do. I just expect certain things. I just expect certain things, and I hope my kids follow my lead. That's all. Yeah. If not, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Boy, girl, baby. What the fuck? Man, woman, baby. It doesn't work any other way. There's no other way for it to work. You can use artificial inspiration. Okay, I get it. No problem with that. You get to a certain age, you want to use artificial, whatever they call that shit. They put it in with a syringe or whatever the fuck they do. No problem. To each his own. I'm not criticizing. I just want to see my daughter marry a man, have a baby, pop, all the shit. My son marry a girl, have a baby, but whatever they do. And if I'm here to see it, is a blessing. And if I'm not here to see it, it is a blessing because I taught them how to get through life with or without me. I don't give a fuck what anybody does. I don't care. I know lesbians that have babies. I don't give a fuck what you do. I would hope that my children will follow the traditional route. And if not, we go by the serenity prayer and we accept and help them anyway. Whatever the fuck it is. It's your children. You had children. And I don't care. Inspiration, insemination, whatever the fuck they call it. That's a personal issue. And who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Got to be, you know what I mean? I'm not that stuck in my ways. I would just hope they follow my way I did. That's it. We hope for that. It's natural. It's a natural thing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What else do we got here? We did morning brew at Tommy Stigs. We blessed the cleavage today. We did this. We did that. We don't need that. We did great today, guys. We had good conversations today, everything. So pedicures today for Mother's Day for my girl. We'll go get pedicures together. You got to do something special. Not just fucking flowers tomorrow morning. You got to do something special, not just flowers. It's nice. It's nice, just flowers, whatever, but what you put your wives through and your mothers through, you better be extra special. You better be extra special, not just a flower. No. Take them for a nice pedicure, something to eat tonight. Take them out. Get them out of the kitchen for a minute. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I didn't say I approve of it, Susie. I don't care what people do. There are pros and cons to every situation. There are consequences to pay for whatever we do, and there are celebrations to also be had with whatever we choose to do. Right, Susie? To each his own. Yeah, but you're free to disregard what the Bible says. We have a Bible. If you're going to disregard what it says, you are free. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, right? God resides in us always. Sure, Francis. And listen, the choices that we make are the choices that we make. I will not criticize an individual to go against the traditions of their families or the, so to speak, proper course of life. Exactly. Then you can go, according to the Bible, you could burn in the depths of hell. That is correct. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm going to put on some records today. I think I'm going to play a little Sade. I may fly down to the flea market. Right, Arlene. But that's all by choice. That's politically motivated, Arlene. Because they're animals. They'll sell their souls for that. Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like a good time. Hell, that is. Probably not. That's one social club I'd rather not see, Bambi. I can't. You're great. Oh my God. That is great. All right, listen, guys, I got to get out of here. 8:46 in the morning. We've been on for about 2 hours. It's time to rock and roll. We're going to go out with Sarah Collins doing a little Speak Softly because that's what we do. Just so you do know, I will be playing the song every day. It is my song. I am going with it. I heard AOV last night saying, compare my song to Stigs' song. You have to understand something. I don't have the ability to compete with anybody here. Don't compare me to anybody. I am the least educated, least intelligent individual in the room. You got to remember something. These people have intellect at a level that I'll never understand. They have electronic abilities that I'll never know how to use. So don't expect anything more from me than what you get. Don't hold me to a different standard, and we cannot compare apples to oranges. We're on totally two different levels of life. These are successful, educated, living that American dream life that I don't really have, right? So I don't have the abilities to do these. So to compare, I don't even know what I'm doing here. So to ask your chat to compare mine and yours, there's nothing to compare. I lose from day one. I lose this whole thing from day one. If we are having a competition that I didn't know about, I'm not sure about it. I have no idea about it. But I really don't have the ability to compare. I would never ask these people to compare. Compare what? What are we comparing? There's a huge evident difference in people here. He was in the classroom. I was running numbers. Different. There's no comparison. Of course, there's no comparison. Yeah, nut. How could there be a comparison? We're in totally two different leagues of life. Two different worlds, and we live in two different worlds. We come from the same structured environment, the same type of, the environment was there. We just went a different way, but one needed a lawyer. One became one. AOV became a lawyer. I needed one. So the compare, you win. There's nothing. I'm the loser here. What the fuck do I know what I'm doing over here? By chance, I get people to come here. Why? I have no idea. That's just by luck, chance. I have no idea. So that's where we're at with that. Yeah. Oh, it's something, Bambi. Taking care of a sick relative is something. Yeah, that is interesting. Very hard to do. We got the sun coming in. It's not sunshine, but we have daylight coming in right now. So I'm recording with Fern later this afternoon. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to record with Fern later on. It's going to be a nice conversation with Fern. Yeah. Stop it. Yes, stop it. There you go, Bambi. See? Yeah, we miss Donna. I hope she's well. Hope Donna's doing it as well. Yes. We hope Donna's doing it as well out there. It's tough stuff. Beautiful. God bless you. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, excellent. All right, good stuff. Work does not define a man. You man, and thinking work defines you is crazy. We have no idea where Donna is in the world. They fucked her up here. They fucked her up here, man. They really did. Hitting on her. Just terrible stuff, man. Trying to twist her brain up. People are just animals on his YouTube. They're animals. Animals. Trying to hook up with somebody on YouTube. Married men. It's disgusting. Yeah. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting what goes on in this YouTube. Men, have a little self-control. Dirty motherfuckers. The dirty bastards. So anyway, we hope that she is okay. Meet me at a hotel in Florida. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? And there's two that know who they are. They're dirty motherfuckers is what they are. How they show face every day in these chats is beyond me. They're dirty. They're as dirty as you come. Dirty. They're dirty. Yeah, one looks like a gentleman. Yeah, we know. And another one is just a fucking mumbling, stuttering prick. Yeah. Really, just a mumbling, stuttering prick. And basically, I'm going to make you a movie star type of shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fucking idiots. And then talking smack about me. Two men talking smack about me. You dirty motherfuckers. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You're going to get that shit right back at you. It's all going to come back to you. And I'll be right here just like I am every day talking about absolutely nothing. But these two dirty motherfuckers talking behind my back, you're dirty. Yeah, if you're watching me right now, you are dirty. You can live with that in your heart, your dirty black soul. You can own that because you're dirty. You're dirty. And you guys are very lucky. Very lucky. Very lucky individuals. Blessed with finances. Blessed with beautiful lives. Yeah, it will get them. Blessed with beautiful lives. Beautiful, living the life. Huh. Right. One they think is a rat because some things don't add up. Another one they think is another situation over there. Hello, Grateful. Yeah, that's okay. We're all good here. Yep. Oh, their balls are in many hands. I don't change. I've been the same since the day I pushed live. I will not change. I ain't knocking nobody. You got to have it in your heart. You got to have it in your heart to have hate on somebody. Takes a special individual. Jealous motherfucker, I guess. I don't know. All right, listen. This show has absolutely ended. We're going right now. And again, you will be hearing my song every day. You've changed on here. Yeah, for the better, sure. YouTube is a learning experience. That is correct. Guys, I don't follow anybody. I do my own thing. Honor the self. Have a great day. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Sarah Collins is going to take us out probably today and tomorrow. Bambi, I hope you had a good time today over here. I hope it worked out. Sarah Collins taking us out with Speak Softly. Come on. I got to go. Ciao. For now.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender, trembling moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because came into my world with love so softly loved. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live until we die. My life is yours, and all because you came into my world with love. So